Hey guys, this is Karina Quintanilla, aka Mrs. Q. Thank you for being here. This is Sowing Seeds of Love, and I'm in my garden today, and it has been hot. I mean, really hot. Like, we've been in the 3 digits here in San Antonio, Texas. But I just want to let you know that I have been in my garden, and some things are thriving, and some things are dying. Come take a look. So the last time I was in my garden, I had a lot of cherry tomatoes going crazy. Since then, I've kind of pruned them up. I'm not one to like go through and pull all the suckers out. I'm just one to kind of like let my plants go, and they take off. And so we've had an abundance of those cherry tomatoes. But recently I just planted some okra. These are the ones that were in the container, and I know they're pretty close together, guys, but they grow up pretty strong and tall. I'll show you another one that's more developed. I have some more butterfly milkweed here. I did start a watermelon plant here, and I know that it's probably going to sprawl out, and I will be giving it some more room and trimming it up. And I don't mind it falling over this way. But yeah, it looks like I've got some basil that is starting to flower. Guys, it has been extremely hot. When that happens, I just pluck it off. And sometimes my chickens eat it, sometimes they don't. They're gonna play with that right now because they see the flowers. But yeah, every single time you just pull off the tops and snap them, they grow bigger and bushier. But like I said, guys, it's been extremely hot. So I do have some flowers here in this area. I did stake up some more squash. I don't know how much that's going to last because I know the vine borers are going to get to it. This cucumber plant just kind of grew on the fence along where my other chicken coop was at. And so I'm just letting it go. And as you can tell, I'm still getting cucumbers. It's the only cucumber plant that's lasted. I've got lots of cantaloupe that I need to get into the ground still. It's probably too late for that. Here's another squash plant that I've staked, that I guess you can say I did a stake up with it. But I'm going to try to grow it up and just keep trimming the leaves toward the bottom. So this was a volunteer cilantro plant, but I just let it go because I want the seeds. Yeah, so it's kind of still a mess. Like I said, I've got lots of cherry tomato plants that are doing amazing, but I just kind of let them go. You know, I'll start to trim them up if I think they're getting in the way. Since then, I have pulled up one of my cucumber plants that was here. And I just still have a lot of crazy cherry tomato plants. But I did put another watermelon here. And this is the smaller variety. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's the sugar baby watermelons that will grow up. But I'm just going to keep trellising them. And hopefully I'll give it more and more support. Here's another baby squash that I grew, and I'm going to do a stake up. I should be doing a video soon on squash plants because there are so many different ways that you can grow them and so many different things that you can do to battle this squash vine borer. Horrible insect, by the way. But yeah, I'm trying squash in different locations. I do have another one over here. Got lots of peppers coming in. Bell pepper is looking really good. Got a bell pepper plant there. And then my tomato, got this big boy tomato plant that's just doing amazing. It's just producing, hi Daisy! It's producing lots of tomatoes. So I'm gonna wait for those to turn red. This is another squash plant that I'm gonna try to grow it vertically. So I've got another squash plant here. And like I said, I ended up having to take out my sugar snap peas. I stuck another tomato plant here. It's been so hot, guys. Like, I got a couple of tomato plants that were in pots that I'm probably just gonna have to chunk and put into my compost because it's just too hot everywhere you go. These are my potatoes. Like I said, I was doing an experiment to see how they would do in the summer. I did put this straw mulch down, everything seems to be pretty moist, and it looks like they're all coming up again. So these are going to be the Yukon Golds that I have instead of the red potatoes. But looks like there's a red potato still that might have stayed in the ground and is coming up as well. So we'll see what happens here. I've got another pepper plant here. These are those Big Gems, or Anaheim peppers, I guess you should say. Oh, they're so yummy and hot. I'm actually growing ginger. This kind of popped up. We had a couple of pieces that were in the ground from the fall, and we just noticed now that they're starting to shoot up. So I've got more okra that I put in. More okra plants. I'm waiting. Oh, let me show you something that was really cool. Came out here and realized that all my parsley was being eaten up, but to find these pretty butterflies, I believe these are going to be swallowtail, so I left them. And there's one over here on this side that's already started its chrysalis, so I just thought that was really cool. See if I can get that in focus. Probably not. If not, I'll put a picture. I just thought that was really cool. So anyways, that's what's happening to my parsley. Here's the other side of that tomato plant. Huge tomatoes growing. Really excited about that. Here's another one down here so I can get a better view. Oh, it's huge. I got to put more okra in here. Strawberry plants are dying slowly. Well, not dying, but they're slowing down because it's been too hot. But this is the okra plant I wanted to show you. Check that out. Guys, this camera doesn't do justice here, but this is really thick. And if you look up at the top here, starting to get baby okra. So I'm just really excited. We're gonna have okra this year. Just kind of wedged in between different plants. I got more peppers here. Another pepper plant. So I got a lot of stuff growing. Over here, I've got this pot of these beautiful, they're called native zinnias. So they look nothing like zinnias. They look like daisies to me, but that's what they were called. I got them at Rainbow Garden. Pollinators love these. I forgot what this plant is called. I know it starts with the C. I forgot what it's called, but that is growing beautiful. I have a pepper plant that I just kind of stuck in there because it was dying, and I can't believe the size that it's gotten. So this big old pot is kind of sharing all three of those. Crazy, huh? Rosemary plant is growing huge. Has some more basil down here. It looks like my dill plant died. I had to pull it out. But I've got lots and lots of stuff growing. This was a volunteer marigold plant. When I say volunteer, it's like I didn't plant it there. It just kind of seeded itself. I got another watermelon plant that I need to get in the ground. And crazy outgrown cherry tomatoes. But like I said, you know, guys, I just let nature take its course. I'm not going to sit there and trim them all down. And, you know, I'm just going to let it do its thing. And I've been growing lots of cherry tomatoes. Oh, good. But anyways, this is what's going on in my messy, crazy garden that has become overgrown, but yet some things are dying. Here was a cantaloupe. Never got it in the ground. So, yeah, I need to do that. Over here is a sugar baby watermelon that started to grow a watermelon, and I thought, oh my God, it never went in the ground. So I kind of did this little bit here, put it in a pot, had some more mulch and soil down below, and have been fertilizing with my fish emulsion. And lo and behold, this thing is growing. It's growing all along the fence line, which looks beautiful. And we'll be getting lots more watermelons hopefully off this. Kind of crazy, right? How I just threw it in a pot and it's working. Over here, I have another pepper plant. I believe it's also that Big Jim pepper, the Anaheim's growing lots of flowers, looking good. I put some cantaloupe. I had a huge cucumber plant on this trellis, but what I ended up doing instead is pulling it out since it looked pretty diseased. And I put in some cantaloupe, so we'll see. Hopefully these cantaloupe, once I fertilize with my fish emulsion a little bit more and get them going with the leaves, then I'll lay back on that and not put as much, because I know once those leaves get bigger with nitrogen, then they just need organic fertilizer so they can start putting in the fruits. So hopefully that'll grow up this trellis right here. My lemon tree is doing good. I know they look like limes, but they should be turning yellow once they get bigger. And I just have that in a pot, and I got a crazy mess over here as usual. These are all raspberry plants, and they're not the prima cane. They're going to be the second cane. I forgot what those are called, but these will probably start fruiting again in fall. I had another cane back here that was growing raspberries, but not anymore. And so now all these right here, I just need to stake them up. And in the fall, we'll probably be getting some pretty good raspberries. So I don't remember what variety this one is called, but it is an everbearing variety, so it gives fruit twice a year. So those are my crazy raspberry plants that just multiplied over the summer. Have lots of salvia, different colors. I got the pink, the reds. I've been seeing hummingbirds around here. But yeah, this is my garden. I've got some trees that I started from babies and they're getting bigger. This is an oak tree. So is this one. It's a different kind of oak tree. It's another one that I started. Well, I didn't start them. The squirrels at school started them. My succulents are doing good. I'm needing to harvest all of these cilantro seeds still. My greenhouse is a mess. Ever since the top blew off and I put it back on, I really haven't done much with it, guys. I've been super busy. But everything's looking good, and I just thought I would take you through a quick garden tour once I got out here. And take a look at this. I have another swallowtail baby right here eating up my parsley. They definitely love parsley. Oregano is going crazy in this pot. I'll be harvesting some of that soon. But yeah, guys, and right now it's beautiful out here. The sun is starting to set. I gotta put these pallets back out, but I had them on top of my chicken coop here because we were weed eating and mowing the other day. But yeah, let me go see what the chickens are up to. So I walk out of my garden here for a moment. Hi guys. Let's go see what they're doing. Sorry, I didn't mean to get y'all dizzy here. Yeah, let's go see. We did a little something to give them some shade. Looks like a camper here, but this is the shade that they get. But these shade cloths have been really good. I think I need to start using them on my fence as well. Hi guys. It's been a blessing to have these shades that my husband bought and put on the chicken coop. They've really worked. Oh, also need to show y'all my pumpkin patch is gone crazy. We have started seeing some pumpkins start. They look like this. There's a flower that should get big soon. The pumpkin patch is huge. We had some sunflower seeds grow here. Well, they weren't seeds, they were sunflowers, just Texas native. But I have all this right here that's been growing. Huge, huge pumpkin patch, and we're just leaving it alone. We're not putting anything on it, so we know we're getting some vine borers, but that's okay. Do see some pumpkins coming out. It extends out there. There's another patch starting. And my chickens have been just kind of going through and eating whatever bugs are around. But we've been getting pumpkins, which is great. Little pumpkins are starting everywhere. There's another little one starting. Pretty interesting, pretty cool, huh? These were pumpkins that were just thrown into our field by my husband. So they've just flourished and have grown crazy in this field. Pretty exciting. Okay guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know it's about 15 minutes, if not longer, but just wanted to show you what was going on. Have a blessed evening, guys. Sowing Seeds of Love. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Thank you.